Hello Flight Simmers, Pilot 83 here. We are continuing with FS Academy Commander. Today we are going to do the last mission I've not done yet, that is flying by the numbers. There is still technically one left, which is High Roller, which is a different challenge every time you land and take back up. I will make a video doing this, but it's the challenge we've all done already in this. But it's still pretty fun because they're unexpected and it doesn't give you the cheats on how to get out of it. So let's go ahead and get going with this. This is mission 6, flying by the numbers. We are in the A320. It says it's around 15 minutes. Implement memory actions to stay in control after suffering a loss of airspeed. Indication after takeoff. Turn off the autopilot, auto thrust, and flight director. Then set 10 degrees nose up and climb with CL thrust, which is climb thrust. Alright, we're at Charles de Gaulle. Good luck to y'all. Wish me luck as well.
Welcome back. We're at the halting point Quebec 3 for Paris Charles de Gaulle runway 27 left. We're waiting for the cabin crew to call ready. Something to be aware of in these weather conditions is the possibility of pitot tube icing, causing us to lose our airspeed indications. The unreliable speed procedure is mostly run from memory and is therefore known as a memory item. Most emergency procedures are performed by reference to a written checklist, but memory items cover more urgent issues that require immediate action from the flight crew. We will apply what we have learned previously in Commander and show how the same loss of airspeed principles apply to our modern passenger jetliner. An important distinction is that the response is more formalised in the A320, with some pitch and power datums to be aware of. The datums are very similar to the pitch and power that would be expected on a normal takeoff, so by setting these datums we can expect similar performance. The aircraft systems may try to act upon the incorrect airspeed data they are being fed, so we first disengage the autopilot, auto thrust and flight directors. In our scenario, the failure will occur just as we reach 1000 feet, so 10 degrees of pitch and climb thrust will be our datum. We retract the gear after takeoff like usual, but if flaps are extended, we keep them where they are and won't retract them. Once we have safely climbed away and gained some height, we will lower the nose to flight level and reduce thrust to 50% N1 as a ballpark figure. The crew have prepared the cabin for takeoff, so let's report ready. Jetliner 11 Delta Bravo, Quebec 3, ready for departure.
Jetliner 11 Delta Bravo from Quebec 3, cleared line up and wait, runway 27 left.
Line up and wait runway 27 left from Quebec 3, Jetliner 11 Delta Bravo. For line up we want to turn on some lights. Turn on the strobe lights and the landing lights. Release the parking brake and turn left to line up on the runway 27 left centre line and come to a stop. And stop here.
Jetliner 11 Delta Bravo, cleared for takeoff, runway 27 left, wind 250 at 4.
Cleared for takeoff 27 left, Jetliner 11 Delta Bravo. We're cleared for takeoff. Set the engines to 50% N1.
Why is it not picking it up? Come on.
Engines look good. Move the thrust levers forward
There
to
it
the
goes.
flex detent. Thrust is set. knots.
No visibility.
V1, rotate. Smoothly raise the nose to 15 degrees. Positive climb, gear up. Unreliable speed. Turn off the auto thrust and flight director. Set pitch 10 degrees and climb thrust.
It is not wanting to read my throttles. I'm in climb. It says climb. SMCT. Auto climb.
Now hold 10 degrees pitch exactly and keep climbing straight ahead until 5,000 feet, where we will level off. Now set engine N1 to 50% and lower the nose smoothly until the VSI indicates 0.
It is not liking the throttles in this one for some reason. There it goes, wow.
Maintain
This
this
one's
pitch
a little
and
bit
power
bugged.
setting, keeping flaps 1 set. Don't worry too much about maintaining an exact altitude. All we want to do at this stage is level off. Everything that we have done so far is considered as the aviate step, as we have been striving to achieve a safe flight path now that we have lost airspeed indications. We will speak with ATC now and advise them of our situation, which will help us to navigate and communicate. Mayday, 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 jetliner 11 Delta Bravo has lost airspeed indications, maintaining 5,000 feet on heading.
Jetliner 11 Delta Bravo, roger, mayday. Continue on heading and advise intentions. Charles de Gaulle landing runway is 27 right.
Jetliner 11 Delta Bravo, roger. We will also alert the cabin crew that we have had an issue. Attention crew at stations.
Jetliner 11 Delta Bravo, turn right, heading 350.
Right heading 350, jetliner 11 Delta Bravo.
Overspeed, 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 overspeed.
I want to turn that alarm
Keep us
off.
flying level using the VSR.
Overspeed, 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 overspeed. Overspeed, 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 overspeed.
Keep us flying level using the VSR.
Overspeed, 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 overspeed.
We are now heading in a northerly direction away from the city of Paris.
Overspeed, overspeed,
Airspeed has come back. I expect it was icing that has now cleared.
overspeed,
See how by setting pitch and power datums we have kept the speed under control. A minor overspeed of the flaps is quite possible and will be checked by engineering after landing.
overspeed,
Let's clean up, retract the flaps.
overspeed,
Let's establish ourselves at 5,000 feet exactly and we can start to tidy things up. Have a heading of 350 set in the FCU. Turn on the flight director. Now engage autopilot 1 and the auto thrust. Return the thrust levers to the climb detent so that the auto thrust can operate. Select a speed of 250 knots in the FCU. We're building the aircraft systems back up to their normal operating modes. Let's use DODAR to decide our best course of action. Diagnose. We lost airspeed, most likely due to icing, but we can't be sure. Airspeed indications have now returned, and we are effectively ops normal, apart from possibly a minor overspeed to the flaps. Options. Continuing to our destination may well remain a viable option. We have not lost too much fuel, as we have only been at low altitude for a short period. Returning to Charles de Gaulle is one option, but it runs the risk that we will encounter icing again during the landing. Paris Orly Airport is nearby to the south of Paris, but also suffers from LVPs and probably icing too. We're going to elect to continue to our destination, as aircraft systems have appeared to return to normal, and there is a risk of icing at our current location. Jetliner 11 Delta Bravo, cancel Mayday. We have restored airspeed indications. Request climb and return to flight plan route.
Jetliner 11 Delta Bravo, understood. Turn left heading 200. I will climb you shortly due traffic.
Left heading 200, Jetliner 11 Delta Bravo.
All right.
Scenarios such as this, where the problem becomes resolved in flight, are rarely covered during training at airlines today. These can sometimes be the most difficult decisions to make, as there is no clear procedure or single right answer.
A B. I'll take the B. Yeah, that I don't know what was going on. I don't know if it was the sim, or if it's the stick, or what at that time, but it just seemed like it did not want to go off my throttle. It seemed like it was being finicky. But still a really good mission. It can be a little stressful climbing up in that fog like that. It comes on you fast. You really got to get your focus on and really focus on that VSI. But really good, teaches a lot of good things as it constantly has. This was the last mission of FS Academy Commander. Been really, really good, guys. Definitely worth getting this add-on. Definitely get it if y'all have not got it. Let me know what y'all think about it. I will be showing y'all a video of the random ones that appear in the very last mission. Just a little fun test you can do if you want to try out your knowledge. But as always, I am Pilot 83, guys. Thank you guys for your continued love and support of the channel. I will see y'all guys in my next video. Safe flying out there.